Coach's Corner with Kevin Smith, the head coach at Perry High School. Perry went 60 years without winning a region championship. They've won it, however, the last 2 seasons. They are experiencing their best run of high school football since the late 50s when Herb St. John was the head coach. The stadium's now named after him. Kevin, you keep on going. They may name the field after you here. Your 6 years have been very, very productive and very successful in Perry. What has it meant to build this program for something that people talk all the time about? Man, Perry's just a sleeping giant. It could be so much better than it is. And now you've reached that plateau of being very, very good.
Yes, sir. I just, I give credit to, first of all, you got to have good administration. And then you've got to have good players and good kids, and that's what we have at Perry. And then, you got to have good assistant coaches. And I think our assistant coaches are top-notch in the state. Our offensive coordinator, Eric DeVorsney, and our longtime defensive coordinator, Charles Anthony, has done an outstanding job in coming in and helping me put the pieces together. And, just culture, you got a lot of athletes, you got good coaches, you got to put it all together. And our culture of, playing the next play, watering the root, trying to control the things that you can control and not worry about everything else. And I think our kids have bought into that. We've built a good team, a good, strong, positive team culture.
No question about that. You can tell in the community that Perry football is something that this entire area and community is caring about and really honoring and being a part of. Is what high school football in Georgia is all about, really. Yes. And you're switching the number of what region you're in, but only one real change in that region. Rutland is out and Griffin is in. Other than that, everybody is pretty much the same, although you go to Region 2 in Quad A instead of Region 4. You expect any big difference even with those small changes?
Yeah, I think, Griffin coming in, Griffin's traditionally a powerhouse football program. And then, Coach Kearney up at Spalding played at Griffin. He has got Spalding playing really well up there. And then you got, of course, Baldwin and then West Lawrence. So I think our region just got tougher, and that's what you want. You want good competition, and I tell our kids all the time, in order to be the best, you got to beat the best, and we're definitely going to have some of the best teams in our region.
Perry trying to have another season with double-digit wins, which they did for the first time in school history last year with 11. So we'll talk about how good that team, particularly that offense, could be with Coach Smith in our next report. Coach Kevin Smith of Perry High School in his 6th season back, and the Panthers will try to repeat as region champions, even though the number has changed from Region 4 to Region 2. All right, the offense. Let's talk about that. You've got Amar Gordon back at quarterback. You've got Demetrius Carter back at running back. Dakari Anderson back at receiver. You lost a couple of skill players, but, man, I tell you, that trio right there, I don't know how many teams in Middle Georgia have as talented of a trio for skill players on the offense as those three. Talk about them.
Yeah, Dakari Anderson, started as a freshman for us. He is really our team leader. He leads by example, leads by verbally in the locker room, on the field, just very looked up to. Has made us become a player-driven team, along with our quarterback, Amar Gordon Jr., who is, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the state. He was 10 yards short of throwing for 3,000 yards in a first-year starter. Very accurate. Very, dual threat type guy. And then obviously Demetrius Carter, he's had a great summer. He had a great year last year. He's even stronger this year in the fact that I think he's in the best shape of his life. He's played a little bit both ways for us this summer. And those guys, they're all bought in, and they're the leaders of our team in the locker room, on the field, and they're going to be really fun to watch.
You got a younger offensive line after Donovan Haslam went off to Austin Peay. Your defense, boy, it was really good. It's gotten better every year. You got 5 starters back. your secondary could be the strength for you, though, right?
Yes, sir. We have Cameron Marshall, who's a 3-year starter, and Caleb Wilson, who'll be a 2nd-year starter, but a very, very talented young man. And then Trey Wright, one of our corners, who was our 3rd corner last year, is going to step in. And very exciting to watch, very long, I think, secondary-wise. And we put a few pieces together up front. We can be very good on defense as the year grows.
Should be a lot of fun to see how the Panthers come back after 2 straight region championships. They will start on August the 26th against HoCo at Freedom Field. Should be a great opener. Coach Smith, thank you so much for your time. Good luck to you this year.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Bill.